Today we shall discuss about the nomenclature of alkenes. You are already aware of IUPAC nomenclature of organic compounds. Earlier, when trivial names were assigned, there were known hardly a few compounds. In the case of complex compounds, it has been found difficult to search for trivial names. IUPAC names are found systematic and convenient. Before we start, let me give a brief account of what we shall discuss in this lecture today. As I already said, IUPAC nomenclature of alkenes, trivial names for certain molecules, certain alkenes. Alkenes contain the structural unit as shown C double bond C. We can also examine this C double bond C with the help of model. In this, you can observe this double bond here, the 2 carbons and 4 different groups bonded to both the carbons, 2 groups to each of the carbons. To examine once again, let us see, this is the model representing an sp2 hybridized carbon, and to construct this C double bond C, let us have a look. These 2 lobes represent the lobes of p orbital on one side, and similarly we can have lobes of p orbitals, and we can show this overlapping what we call as the double bond or pi bond. So, this is the double bond, one way of representing carbon carbon single bond, the sigma bond, and on each of the carbons we can show the substituents. So, this is the general organization of an alkene containing the structural unit C double bond C, which contains one sigma bond and another pi bond shown in this manner, with the overlapping of lobes of p orbital above and below the plane of the sigma bond. The alkenes have the general formula CnH2n. These unsaturated hydrocarbons are isomeric with the saturated cycloalkanes. For example, propylene or propene 1, as we shall call it in IUPAC, is isomeric with simple cyclopropane. You can see on the screen. In the IUPAC system, maybe you are already aware with the nomenclature of alkanes that the longest continuous chain of carbons containing the double bond is assigned the name of the corresponding alkane, which is also known as or taken as the parent hydrocarbon. The suffix of the parent hydrocarbon is changed from -ane, that is of alkane, to -ene to put under the category of alkenes. The chain is numbered so that the position of the double bonds is designated by assigning the lower possible number to the first doubly bonded carbon in the longest chain. Some examples are 2-hexene, you can see the numbering, double bond has been assigned the lowest number from the left hand side in the longest chain. Another is 2-methyl 2-butene, in this case also you can observe the subsequent methyl bearing carbon has been given the lowest number in the longest chain along with the double bond. Similarly, you can see here 3-ethyl 1-hexene. A few important groups and their trivial names, you can recall vinyl as CH2 double bond CH as a group, allyl a 3 carbon propenyl group, also propenyl with a saturated carbon CH3CH double bond CH. Though these names vinyl, allyl, propenyl are also accepted in IUPAC, but to understand these are really the trivial names. Some examples to draw the structural formulas from the given names. IUPAC name is given, for example, 3-bromo 2-pentene. So, that means the parent hydrocarbon in this case is pentane. So, we write 5 carbons in a row and number the carbons in such a way that the double bond gets or comes to the carbon number 2, as you can see in this structure. And since bromine is 3-bromo in the given name, so we have placed bromine on carbon number 3 as after assigning the numbers to the longest chain. Similarly, another name 2,4-dimethyl 3-hexene. In this case, longest chain is of parent hydrocarbon hexane, and we draw 6 carbons in a chain and number them, as you can see in the figure here, 2 methyl groups and double bond at carbon number 3. Similarly, 2,4,4-trimethyl 2-pentene. So, number of methyl groups has been assigned after assigning the numbers in the parent hydrocarbon chain and giving the minimum number to the double bond in that chain. 3-ethyl cyclohexene. Even if we have cyclic molecules, same rules can be applied to name the molecule or to write the structure of the molecule from a given IUPAC name. The double bond in the cyclic ring, that is of 6 carbons belonging to parent hydrocarbon cyclohexane, is given the lowest number 1 and then giving number 3 to the carbon that bears ethyl group as a substituent. A few more examples: 3-cyclopropyl 1-propene, 4-ethyl 2,6-dimethyl 4-decene. In this case, the longest chain belongs to 10 carbons, hydrocarbon alkane would be decane. Double bond in that longest chain is at carbon number 4 to give it the minimum number, because we consider alkene as the main molecule in this case, and rest alkyl groups are substituents placed at those carbons which have been assigned the numbers in the longest chain after giving double bond as the minimum number in that chain. You can see here few more examples: 1,3,5-cycloheptatriene. In this cyclic structure, out of the 7 carbons, one is in sp3 hybridization state. We have to give the minimum number to any of the carbons, since there is no substituent. To any of the carbons bearing double bond, minimum number is to be given. So, therefore, double bonds will get 1, 3, 5 position and parent molecule remains cycloheptatriene. Triene because it contains 3 double bonds. To represent the number of double bonds in the molecule, we make use of the terms di, tri, tetra, etc., depending upon how many double bonds in that molecule are. Alkenes are also named as derivatives of ethylene. Simple example: as per IUPAC name 1,1,2-trichloroethene, that is the IUPAC name, and if you want to name it as derivative of ethylene, this would simply be trichloroethylene. You can see the structure, and the ethylene part in this molecule has been shown separately in the square. 3-methyl 1-pentene is the IUPAC name, and we can name as per derivative of ethylene as secondary butyl ethylene. IUPAC nomenclature though accepts the term secondary, tertiary, etc., but we avoid when we write IUPAC names. In this case also the ethylenic component is shown separately in the block. 1,3,5 hexatriene, or we can say as per derivative of ethylene as symmetrical divinyl ethylene. We have already seen the vinyl grouping. So, we can locate here 2 vinyl groups and as a derivative of ethylene. So, we take these vinyl as substituent. So, we can call symmetrical, because you can look at the structure, the position of 3 double bonds dividing the molecule symmetrically in such a way that we have symmetrical divinyl ethylene. In all the cases the ethylene unit is shown in a box. After discussing these small issues and topics as just noted here, hope you are able to understand the IUPAC nomenclature of alkenes, applying longest chain rule of the alkanes along with trivial names, particularly which trivial names have also been accepted in IUPAC. In the next episode, we shall discuss orientation of pi bond on the sp2 hybridized carbon, cis trans geometry, IUPAC names of geometrical isomers in terms of Ez nomenclature for cis trans, as well as the alkenes containing all the 4 different groups on 2 double bonded carbons.